Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to yesterday's quiz. Among Daityas, I am question mark. Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, 10th chapter. This chapter is named as the opulence of the absolute. And in that 30th shloka, 10.30, Krishna says, Prahladas chashmi daityanam kala kalayatam aham mriganam cha mrigendroham vainateyas cha pakshinam. Among the Daitya demons, I am the devoted Prahlad. Among subduers, I am time. Among the beasts, I am the lion. And among birds, I am Garuda, the feathered carrier of Vishnu. So let's read the purport to this. Diti and Aditi are two sisters. The Kashyap Muni's wives, actually, both of them. The sons of Aditi are called Adityas, and the sons of Diti are called Daityas. All the Adityas are devotees of the Lord, and all the Daityas are atheistic. So, sons of Aditi are the devotees, they are the Suras, the Devatas actually, and the Daityas are the atheistic demons. Although Prahlad was born in the family of Daityas, he was a great devotee from his childhood. Why is Prahlad known as a Daitya here? Because he is born in the Daitya family and he is the son of Hiranyakashipu, who is the son of Kashyap and Diti. So he is born in a Daitya family, but he is by nature he is not a demon. He is one of the 12 Mahajans indeed. Because of his devotional service and godly nature, he is considered to be a representative of Krishna. Yes, and that is why he is a Mahajan. There are many subduing principles, but time wears down all things in the material universe and so represents Krishna. Of the many animals, the lion is the most powerful and ferocious, and of the million varieties of birds, Garuda, the bearer of Lord Vishnu, is the greatest. Aha, 10.30. So Prahlad Maharaj is a very special personality. Why? Because Lord Vishnu had taken one incarnation just for this little boy. Who is that incarnation? Yes, you all know. He is none other than Lord Narsinghdev himself, who is half lion, half man. Okay, Nara Simha. Nara means human beings and Simha means lion. So he appeared on Narsingh Chaturdashi, as that appearance day is known as, and he ripped apart the stomach of Hiranyakashipu, the most powerful demon who is the father of Prahlad. But the acharyas explain why did Lord Vishnu take this avatar actually. They say that Prahlad Maharaj was 5 years old and he was so great, he was so great that one of the qualities of a great soul which is mentioned is simplicity, saralata as they say. So there's a famous statement, spiritual life is simple for the simple, complex for the complex. So Prahlad Maharaj was so simple that the Acharya explained, his father wanted to kill him because he used to preach about the message of the Bhagavad Gita to his childhood friends, to his classmates in the ashram of Shukracharya. Shanda and Amarka used to teach them about atheism, how God doesn't exist, how the demons are the most superior race, how their born enemies are the devatas. The Adityas are the enemies, and the only goal and aim and objective of the life of the Daityas is to go and capture the throne of Indra, who sits in the heavens. And but then Prahlad, he was a great soul because when he was in the womb of his mother Kayadhu, Narad Muni had Kayadhu had stayed in the ashram of Narad Muni, and there Narad Muni had preached quite heavily to her. But that's very interesting. She did not become a Mahajan. She did not become a perfected soul, but the one who was inside her womb, Prahlad, he became a great soul. And that is why it is very much emphasized that in the ancient Vedic tradition, and even in today also, it is emphasized that whenever a lady is pregnant, then it is very important the things which she is hearing, because we also have the example of Abhimanyu, who was in the womb of Subhadra and who had learned the art of entering the Chakravyu. But because Subhadra had fallen asleep when Arjuna was explaining how to come out of the Chakravyu by breaking out of it, she didn't listen, and he also didn't listen because his mother had fallen asleep. So, Prahlad is another example. Although Prahlad was a very elevated soul beforehand itself himself, but now it is said he became a great, even greater, when he had heard from Narad Muni in his mother's womb. So, therefore, the Acharyas explained that he was so great that he could not even imagine of this idea that my father can kill me. So Acharyas explained that when Hiranyakashipu had taken Prahlad in his lap and wanted to, just rip him apart, Prahlad was thinking that my father is just, playing with me, maybe. It means he's so simple that he cannot imagine that somebody can, murder somebody. It's like he cannot think that that is even possible. How? I mean, so Lord Vishnu thought that this boy won't protect himself, because he cannot fathom this idea that somebody can kill somebody, and what to speak of thinking about his father killing him. Impossible. So there's nobody in this world who can protect him. So I have to myself personally go down and slay this demon. Otherwise, he won't live. So, for protecting this 5-year-old boy, Lord Vishnu had taken this avatar of Lord Narsinghdev. And also, there's another secondary reason that to make the words of Lord Brahma true, he had also gone down. Okay, so that's the crux of Prahlad Maharaj, and he and his grandson Bali Maharaj, they are the reasons why we have two avatars of Vishnu. One is Vamandev and Narsingdev himself. So these two, although they are born in a demoniac family, but they are one of the 12 Mahajans. So they are very great personalities, and as the Bhagavatam says, Mahajano yena gata sapanta, that we should follow in the footsteps of the great personalities, and by that only we can obtain spiritual practices. And Prahlad Maharaj says the very famous shloka for Nava Vidha Bhakti, Shravanam Kirtanam Vishnu Smaranam, that famous shloka is there, about which we shall discuss some other time. Alright, so he's one of the 12 Mahajans, and just for him, Lord Vishnu had taken an incarnation just to safeguard his life and reciprocate with him, of course. So, a very great personality indeed, and we are very fortunate to learn about him from the seventh canto of the Srimad Bhagavatam. So, if you have not learned, then please learn. Alright, thank you very much, and see you tomorrow.